Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marianne. I hope everyone's doing well today. As you can see, we're gonna do some nails. I was gonna do my nails, but I tend to kind of mess with my cuticles a lot and pick at them, especially if I'm like stressing. And they were finally healing, and I go and stub my finger. So yeah, it's swollen, as you can tell. My ring can rotate, it just won't come off. So I'm just waiting for that to heal, and then I can do nails. So I know I've been MIA for a good minute, and I am so sorry. It went from having two health scares, basically, one for my mom and one for my ex-mother-in-law, which is my kid's grandmother. And then it went from not getting enough hours and stressing about that, and then my son being autistic, he was just not having it. And so I had to kind of cut back on my hours, and then I got into a car wreck. And so now I have no vehicle. I do have one, but it's been overheating since the beginning of this year. And because when we went out of state and came back, it completely was just done, over with. So trying to figure out how to fix that has been really hard. So yeah, the car that I had was a smaller vehicle, and it was totaled. We were all okay. Like, besides me having like kind of like a small injury on my stomach, it was just the outside, the skin part. But other than that, no, nothing broken, no nothing. So thank God for that. But yeah, it's been very hard. I'm not the type of person that doesn't work. And because I was also making extra money doing like deliveries with DoorDash, Favor, Grubhub, Uber Eats, all of that, I can't do nothing because I don't have no vehicle. So it's been a very tough journey. So if anybody out there who says a prayer, go ahead and say a prayer for me, because Lord knows I need a vehicle. Like, and especially right now, we're really needing to go back out of state to visit their grandmother, because her health problem kind of really has been, it's been getting worse. And I want my kids to be able to see her at least one more time. So yeah, if y'all can just say a prayer, because we are really trying to get a vehicle. And so yeah, just say a prayer for us. So now for the nails, I'm doing a little bit different. I'm going to post the comments on the screen. And someone had asked about the solid glue, the nail glue gel, if you can cure with color nails. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And we're going to use this. And I have a light and I have a dark color. And I have the model ones, which was 0846, and the Beatles, which was A414. Oh, maybe. I don't know if y'all can see that. Sorry about that. The nails look a little bit horrible. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that my son got a hold of my UV lights, the full nail one, and yeah, it didn't cure the nails. So I'm using a, let me turn this off real quick so you can see. I'm just using this. This has different settings, so I'm going to show you. So you have the highest, and then you have the lowest. So the highest actually cures the nail for, if you leave it on there for 60 seconds, it does cure it. So just wanted you to know that if you were ever stuck without a UV nail lamp, like a full one, you can always use the gooseneck type of one UV light. So we're going to pretend these are our nails, right? Because like I said, I can't do nothing because my finger's swollen and it's hard. So what you're going to do is you're going to buff your nails, right? You can push back your cuticles. You can cut them, trim them, whatever. It's really up to you. So after you do all that and you buff the nail, you wipe it off. Now, it doesn't matter if you're using this kind or if you're using this kind. You're going to need to put a base... Damn it. You're going to need to put a base coat on. That is really like your preference. I usually just put a base coat, and then the inside of the nails, I actually do use a primer for it. So if you don't have anything to etch the nails, you can go ahead and put primer in it, and it will help. It will help the nail to stick better on, if that makes any sense. So you could just put a primer inside of the nail bed, inside the nail, and that would help it. So you're going to put a thin base coat, and you're going to cure that for 60 seconds. Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna show you using a natural nail, right? Okay, so like I said, this is gonna be your nail and you're gonna stick it under the UV nail lamp, right? And it's gonna set. So real quick, I wanted to show you about the natural one. You can actually cure that onto your nail without any problems if that's what you're using. And me, sometimes I use like a nail foil, and sometimes they're like flowers or like different designs, and I would just leave the natural like that. So I will just put the nail foil and just rock the nails like that. So we're gonna go ahead and show you on one of these because we're gonna use the colors in a little bit. And it was a new one. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get just a dab of it, and just like that. So what you're gonna do is, like, let's say this is your nail, right? Okay, and you're gonna put it on your nail. So what you're gonna go ahead and do is, wherever we're gonna say this is the cuticle part, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put this on your nail, right? So you're gonna do this, right? Now some people tap it in. I usually just kind of tap it with my finger a little bit. Um, so you're gonna want to go ahead and you're gonna want to put this on. Now you can. I know people are gonna be like, "Well, you need to use a glove," and yes, you do. But right now, I don't have any gloves because I was making glove blooms with it. So normally, if I have my glove on, I will just tap it on the nail, right? So I will put it on there and I will kind of tap it either with with the glove that I have, or I'll use like this, like the little pusher or whatever, and you just tap it. So we're gonna do the natural nail, right? And you're gonna want to make sure that when you're putting it on there, that it goes to the this little part right here, as you can see. So you're going to want to make sure that it goes to the tip of it, and then you can go ahead and cure it. So remember, if you're going to put this in the nail like this, the UV nail lamp, you're going to want to make sure you cure it. So you make sure you cover your stuff up. So you're going to just put it like this, and you're going to cure it for 60 seconds. Okay, and so for these, we're going to show and again, I'm going to use two different sides for these. So again, like I said, pretend this is your nail. You're going to get this, and then you're going to go ahead and put it on your nail. And sorry, guys. Okay. So you just tap it. And again, I have, what is it? I have hand sanitizer on. So I just sanitize my hands after I'm doing it like this, since I don't have gloves. So we're going to go ahead, and again, you're going to want to make sure it goes all the way to the tip of your nail. Now, the good thing that I will say, this compared to this, if you were to use it, this one is more of the liquid kind. And so if you're not careful, you will make a mess. Now, and the nail does not stay in place. So you have to be very careful. This, however, the nail actually stays in place while you're curing it. So however you fix your nail, that's how the nail's going to stay. So just so you know that, so if you were to like put too much, you can actually wipe around that and you will still have enough time to cure it. So just wanted you to know that. And again, you're going to go ahead and put it like this under the UV nail lamp, and you're going to cure it for 60 seconds. Okay, so again, I'm going to put this right here. And you're going to want to make sure you cure it right. So you're going to put it on the nail. And like I said, as you can see, I put too much. So we're just going to take that out. And you're just going to go ahead and you're going to press down on it. And then you're going to cure this for 60 seconds. So I will be back when they're all cured. Okay, so these are what the nails look like, right? Okay, so this is completely on there. Okay, it's good. You know, it's completely cured and you're good, right? So you have these, which is, this one's good, right? It's good because it's just a natural color, or it's supposed to be like the natural nail. But you have the dark one, and as you can see, it didn't cure it. And like this does not come off. And then the same thing with this. So it does not come off. And then this one, like I said, because it is darker, it did not cure it completely. So with that being said, let's just say, for example, you like buying like the press-on nails at King Dollar, Dollar General, stuff like that, where it's very affordable, and you're tired of using like the nail glue and you want them to last long. Like, I don't know about some people, but when I use the nail glue to put on press-on nails, it does not stay there for long. I don't know if it's because like I tend to like work cleaning, like I clean professional buildings, houses, stuff like that. And I'm working with my hands a lot, and so the nails never really stay that long for me. So I think the longest I've had them were like 6 days, I think. And then sometimes they will stay on, but then they will like break in half. So yeah, I'm very rough with my nails. So that's why I don't use like the nail glue. And if you were to use one of these, you can purchase these from Amazon. You can either use this one, or like I said, this one is a lot more easier if you're doing it like as a startup. So you can get the press-on nails from your local store. And you can just put them on. But you have to remember that it only works with the light colors. And again, not the dark ones, because the dark ones, as you can see, it lifts up really easily. So, and it does not fully cure. So that's just, I wanted to show y'all this so that you will have kind of like an understanding of it. Because yeah, I mean, there's beautiful press-on nails, but sometimes, like I said, if you're really rough-handed and the nails do kind of come off real easily using just regular nail glue, you can use one of these methods to make them last a little bit longer if you would like. But again, like I said, that's just your own option. But yeah, so I just want to go ahead and put that as a video for you guys, because yeah, just remember, so if it's really dark, it's not going to cure all the way. So that's the one thing that I've seen and I've heard, and I've even tested it out on myself. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any more questions, go ahead and leave them in the description box, please. Also, just want to thank everybody who's still subscribed to my channel and is still there even after I've been MIA for a little bit. I was trying to stick to a specific date of each week to post, but I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make the content, but I'm not going to say, oh, I'm going to do it like and post it on Wednesday or Friday or Sunday. I'm not going to do that, because I was listening to someone and they were talking about when you first start your channel that yes, it's good to have like a set schedule, but sometimes you might not be able to have anything to put out there, and you don't want your subscribers to be kind of a little bit disappointed that it's not out there on the day you were going to post it. So with that, I'm just going to go ahead and just post at least once a week. Now, what day exactly, I'm not quite so sure, because like I said, it's just trying to get your butt up to do stuff. It's very hectic. Like, is it to the point where I've even been getting about like 2 hours of sleep, 2.5 hours of sleep. I think the shortest amount of time was like 2.5 hours, I think, one night. So I have my moments where I'm sleeping a good 4 hours, and then other times I'm sleeping 2 hours a night. So yeah, it's just, trying to get myself motivated to start creating things again. I'm going to get there. So, but the next video, you guys, is going to be a little project that I'm going to make for myself. And I'm hoping that it works, because if it does really work, it will be awesome. But I am going to post a video, even if it does not come out right, because I do want to show y'all like the good and the bad, with different things and different methods. So with that being said, I will definitely be seeing y'all again in next week. So I hope you enjoyed the video. And again, don't forget to comment anything that you have any questions about. And again, thank you so much for still being here and subscribing to my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and just subscribe and hit the notification button, because like I said, I don't know when I'm going to post, but it will be once a week. So have a great day.